Introduction. Have you ever noticed how the harder you try to defend yourself, the more people twist your words? How often does fighting for truth, respect, or justice make you look desperate while those who wronged you walk away untouched? But what if I told you that the moment you stop explaining, chasing, and reacting, that's when karma starts working in your favor? Think of it like this: a snake biting its tail. The more it struggles, the deeper the wound. But when it stops fighting, nature takes over and healing begins. An echo in the mountains. What you send out eventually comes back. The lies they spread, the harm they cause, it all returns to them in time. While they're busy provoking, deceiving, and manipulating, you have a choice. Fall into their trap or step back and watch as karma writes the final chapter. When you choose silence, that's when the weight of their actions finally falls back on them. That's when their energy turns against them. So when do you step back and let karma handle what words never could? Let's dive in. 1. When someone lies about you, few things are as frustrating as being lied to. Your first instinct is to defend yourself, to set the record straight. But here's the harsh reality. The more you react, the more attention you give to the lie. Some people don't care about truth. They only care about your reaction. The person lying about you isn't looking for honesty. They want control. They want you upset, emotional, and caught in their game. Stoic wisdom. Marcus Aurelius once said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." Your integrity is not defined by their lies. It's defined by how you respond. A real-life example. James was falsely accused at work. Instead of defending himself, he stayed silent, focused on his work, and let his actions speak. Weeks later, the truth came out. The real liar was exposed. James didn't have to say a word. How to handle it? Trust the long game, lies fade, truth remains. Focus on your character. If you know who you are, others' opinions don't matter. Let karma work. Liars always expose themselves. Your silence isn't weakness, it's control. 2. When someone betrays your trust. Betrayal cuts deep, whether it's a friend, partner, or someone you believed in. Your first urge is to confront them, demand answers, or make them feel guilty. But here's the truth. If they betrayed you once, they've already justified it in their mind. No amount of reasoning will change them. Stoic wisdom. Seneca said, "A gem cannot be polished without friction, nor a man perfected without trials." Betrayal is painful, but it's also a lesson, teaching you who truly deserves a place in your life. A real-life example. Sarah had a best friend for 10 years, until she found out this friend had been spreading her secrets. Instead of arguing, Sarah simply walked away. The silence was louder than any words. The friend expected drama, but got indifference. And that indifference was more powerful than revenge. How to handle betrayal. Accept they weren't who you thought. Pain comes from expectation. Let it go. Don't explain their wrongdoing. They already know. Walk away with dignity. Your silence is strength. A betrayer thrives on reaction. Don't give them one. 3. When someone insults you. Insults are designed to provoke. The moment you react, you give the insulter exactly what they want: control over your emotions. Stoic wisdom. Marcus Aurelius said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." When you respond with calm indifference, you win. A real-life example. David was publicly mocked by a jealous co-worker. Instead of firing back, he smiled and stayed silent. The co-worker, left without a reaction, looked foolish. How to handle insults. Recognize their insecurity. Insults say more about them than you. Silence is power. No reaction, no victory for them. Stay confident. Your calmness proves their words don't affect you. You control how you respond, not what they say. 4. When they play the victim. Some people twist stories to gain sympathy. The more you defend yourself, the more they paint you as the villain. Stoic wisdom. Epictetus said, "To complain is never productive." Let karma expose their manipulation. Truth always surfaces. A real-life example. Rachel's co-worker constantly played the victim. Instead of arguing, Rachel stopped reacting. Over time, others saw through the act, and the coworker lost credibility. How to handle it. Don't engage. Arguing fuels their narrative. Stay detached. Their behavior will reveal itself. Trust time. Patterns always emerge. Silence is your power. Let their actions expose them. 5. When they ignore your worth. If someone undervalues you, chasing their approval only lowers your worth. Stoic wisdom. Seneca said, "Time discovers truth." Walk away. Let them feel your absence. A real-life example. Jake always initiated plans until he stopped. Those who valued him reached out. The rest faded away. How to handle it. Stop proving yourself. Their recognition doesn't define your worth. Step back. The right people won't need reminders. Let absence teach them. Sometimes loss is the only lesson they'll understand. If they only miss you after you're gone, they never deserved you. 6. When they try to provoke you. Some people thrive on conflict. The moment you react, they win. Stoic wisdom. Marcus Aurelius said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Master your response, and you become untouchable. A real-life example. Adam's coworker loved stirring drama. When Adam stopped reacting, the coworker lost interest. How to handle provocation. Recognize the game. They want control. Stay indifferent. Silence frustrates them most. Control your mind. True strength is in non-reaction. The strongest person in the room is the one who refuses to be controlled. 7. When they regret losing you. If someone only values you after you're gone, they never truly appreciated you. Stoic wisdom. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Walking away is the ultimate power move. A real-life example. Olivia left a one-sided relationship without explanation. Her ex realized too late what he'd lost. How to handle regret. Don't return. If they only miss you after you're gone, they didn't deserve you. Let silence speak. No explanations needed. Move on. Their regret isn't your burden. True strength is knowing when to walk away and staying gone. Final thought. Karma works in silence. Your power lies in restraint. When you stop reacting, the universe handles the rest. If this resonated, let me know. Your support keeps this wisdom flowing. Stay strong.